is a village? What is a city? What are the advantages and the disadvantages of both? Well, would you prefer to live in a country or in a city? I'll talk about this topic in today's Which One chapter. The village and a city life, which offer different possibilities, are habitats. Living in a city has its own advantages as it has its own characteristics of living in the village. The villages are places where natural life continues. People who live in small groups and know each other encourage people to live in a village. Neighborhood culture proceeds. It is the place where friendship and sincerity are most intense.
I prefer to live in countryside because I think humanity is coming from Mother Nature and we should back to our own natural habitat, which is mountains or forests. So I will be happy when I go back to forest.
Statistics show that the average lifespan in the country is more than the city because there is very little air pollution in the villages. We add this to the fact that the food in the villages is healthier. So, village life is healthier compared to the city life. Also, people who are expert scientists in their field has pointed out the other opinion is the probability of getting psychological disturbances in the villages are lower than in the cities.
I want to live in a countryside place because I can eat fresh food, natural food, and also I can breathe fresh air. That's all.
However, it is a fact that these positive aspects of the village are not enough to keep people there. The villages are losing population every day because people need money throughout their lifetimes and they will need occupations that can bring income to people who live in the villages are limited, agriculture or livestock. So, the transition of people to city life is excessive because of more profession area. Materiality is the biggest reason for the people who prefer to live in a city, but it is not the only cause.
In a city, of course, because I have always wanted to be a scientist, and in order for me to do that, it will be better chance for me to live in a city, and I love the opportunities that it gives me. I love going to cinemas, I love operas, and this place is what makes me me.
The big cities are places where all need which requires for people life supply easily before everything. Basic necessities like warm-up, shopping, school, hospital, and transportation can be more easily reached. The cities don't always facilitate people life. There are also sites which make it difficult. To live in the big cities is very difficult because the population is too high. This also affects people negatively. In cities, traffic is one of the most common problems. In addition, there is a very high charge for every service. People sometimes become unable to do their jobs because of the crowd. These are the advantages and disadvantages of both. But actually, people's choices change according to what they search or what they are happy with. An advantage for someone can be a disadvantage for someone else. So, our own spiritual qualities and personal preferences take the foreground while we are choosing anyone. For example, choice of the person who doesn't like the crowd and doesn't want to deal with the time is of course the village. Our preference of the person who likes the crowd and wants to get what he wants instantly is the city life.
I prefer to live in a city because, there are lots of ways and lots of opportunities to get socialized and use technology and get education for yourself and work because it is a city. So you have the opportunities for apply jobs and work for your own children or for yourself.
In addition, age is also a determining factor in this election. It is a fact that the average age of the villagers is more than the cities because the facilities of the cities are more appealing for the young age group. Yes, we came to the end of today's episode. As a result, the village and the city have positive and negative aspects. The person should choose a place where he will be happy. Now, I ask the question again. Would you prefer to live in a country or in a city?